Hey folks, Gary here. Happy Monday morning to you. I hope your day is starting off just fantastic. What a great day to be alive. Every day we walk with the Lord, of course, is a really good day. It really, truly is. Hey, Cole. Cole just showed up. Hey, Cole. He's having a good day too. He really is. Sunday morning we talked about not wanting to have a small God. What is the use of having a small God? It doesn't make any sense at all. But sometimes we have a small God when, well, okay, let's put it this way. We know that God created us in his image. Blaise Pascal has an amazing quote on that. Blaise Pascal was a mathematician, physicist back in the 1600s, and he wrote a lot about God. And one of the things he wrote was this, that God created man in his image, and then man returned the favor. And what he meant by that was this: we are to reflect God's glory in everything that we do so that people can see who our God is. But a lot of times we tend to reflect ourselves onto God. In other words, we think that God is like us. And when we do that, we make him a small God, because I don't need a God who's like me. That's the last thing I need. I need a God who's like God, who's amazing and fantastic. That's who I need. And when I realize who God is, I can trust him, and I can put my faith into him, and I can see amazing things take place because I know he's not like me. He's so much better and so much greater, so much beyond my imagination. And so we talked about that on Sunday morning. And I used the life of Abraham as an example for part of that. And so I want to read a little bit right here. Genesis 15. Genesis 15, verse 1, it says, "Sometime later, the Lord spoke to Abram in a vision and said to him, 'Do not be afraid, Abram, for I will protect you and I will reward you and you will be great.'" So God makes Abram this promise. And Abram responds with, "Yay, that's awesome." And God had already really blessed him a lot. He's really become something for sure. And his name is great, but he has no descendants. He has no children, no one to be his heir. And he says, "Lord, I don't have I want to have a child. I want to have children." That's what he's saying. And so God makes him, now he's pretty advanced in years at this point in time. And so is Sarah. So physically, this ain't going to happen now. And so God replies to Abram. He says this, "Then the Lord said to him, 'No, your servant will not be your heir, for you will have a son of your own who will be your heir.' Then the Lord took Abram outside and said to him, 'Look up to the sky and count the stars if you can. That's how many descendants you will have.'" And of course, that means more than you can possibly count, right? Like it's going to be a massive amount, far more than you can even imagine. And in verse 6, this is awesome. "And Abraham believed the Lord, and the Lord counted him as righteous because of his faith." Abraham said, "You know what? I believe you. I believe this will happen." There's nothing here physically that would indicate that that's even a possibility, but you are such a good God. You are so much greater than I am. You can do anything. I believe. If you say it, if you're telling me this is what you say, if these are your words, then those words are as good as it's already happened, because you're so powerful. If you say it's going to happen, then I know beyond any doubt it will happen, because you're God. And God says, and that is making you righteous. You are a righteous man because of your belief. Abraham didn't believe in a small God. He believed in a God who could do anything. So that's the message for this morning. We're going to unpack this more this week. Thank you for watching, and have a fantastic Monday. We'll catch you tomorrow.